Welcome to this week's Security Report. I'm Paul McAdam. Thanks for joining us. We all play a role in the criminal justice system. The Guyana Police Force works to fulfill its motto of service and protection by preventing and responding to crimes. You can be a part of the team and help us to combat crime. If you have a surveillance camera in your home or business that may have captured a crime, preserve the footage and allow the police to extract it so it can be used as evidence. If you observe the crime, call the police and help us by not disturbing the crime scene. At the crime scene, every detail counts. On July 3, officer in charge of the No. 2 subdivision in C Division, Deputy Superintendent Ravindra Stanley, with Inspector Winston Watts, Sergeant Charmaine Clark, and Constable Emmanuel Rogers, donated 19 backpacks to the Dorcas Club Nursery School's graduating class of 2019. On January 4, 5, and 6, Blossom Incorporated volunteers along with staffers from the Social Protection Ministry, along with ranks from G Division's Sexual Offences Unit, conducted outreaches at the Yarashima and Wakapowa primary and secondary schools and health centers in the lower Pomeroon River Essequibo coast. The lectures were conducted by Outreach and Communications Officer Yvonne Barrow, Child Care and Protection Officer Renetta Eiffel, and Detective Corporal Monet Boston with Detective Corporal Chrissy Abrams. 46 persons attended that session. On July 5, Perico Station ranks presented trophies to the top 3 students of Greenwich Park Primary School who were successful at the National Grade 6 Assessment Examination. The first place trophy went to Lisa Singh, who gained 511 marks. Second place to Harsha Henrup with 509 marks. And third place was presented to Lyndon Scholes with 508 marks. Ranks also donated trophies to the following students at the Perico Salem Primary School. One went to the most committed pupil during grade 6, Lashe Harry. 2 for the best attendance to Kellen Williams and Ray Hill, who gained 482 marks and earned the 3rd top place at the school. These trophies were donated at the school's graduation ceremony. In observance of the force's 180th anniversary on July 8, Sergeant Jason McCalmont, along with 30 recruits from the Richard Fekal Police College in Sodi Essequibo, conducted a cleanup exercise around the Sodi Public Hospital and the judges' quarters. They also planted flowers in the compound, enhancing its appearance. On July 4, businessman Faisal Ali, the proprietor of A. Ali & Sons General Store in New Amsterdam, Berbice, donated a Shinray Urban 150cc motorcycle to B Division. The handover was done in the presence of Commander of B Division, Assistant Commissioner Paul Langevine, with Deputy Commander Senior Superintendent Philip Azor, Detective Divisional Officer Assistant Superintendent Elton Beard, Traffic Officer Deputy Superintendent Timothy Williams, along with staff of the enterprise. On July 5, Inspector in charge of traffic in G Division, Troy Griffith, held an enforcement exercise. This resulted in 30 minibus drivers and 15 hire car drivers being arrested for various offenses. Inspector Griffith and Sergeants Davidson and Bourne also conducted a lecture at the Anna Regina Police Station on the same day, where 54 minibus and hire car operators were educated on the various rules of the road. On July 9, officer in charge of the No. 3 subdivision for B Division, Superintendent Mahendra Singh, Sergeant Avila David, Constables Rhonda Samuels and Lisa Benjamin with Neighborhood Police Shelley McCalmont, conducted a lecture in relation to discipline, sex education, and personal development at the Lachman Singh Primary School, Bushlot, West Coast, Berbice. In attendance were 60 students from ages 3 to 13 years old. The youth camp is a 4-day initiative sponsored by the Volunteer Peace Corps of the United States. On July 9, E Division Commander, Senior Superintendent Lord, Traffic Chief Lyndon Isles, senior ranks and Forestry Commission officials met with loggers and truckers at the Mackenzie Police Station. Safety was the main focus, with issues such as vehicle lighting, reflectors, load restrictions, speed limits, tire condition, road conditions, and siren usage discussed. On July 10, ranks conducted an eradication exercise at Kimbia and Kaiwa in the upper Berbice River. 3 fields with approximately 25,000 plants weighing around 13,000 kilograms in cannabis, some up to 7 feet in height, a nursery with 3,000 seedlings, 4 camps, and 35 kilos of dried cannabis were destroyed. No arrests were made. Now for some highlights from the Guyana Defense Force. Defense Headquarters was the overall winning unit with 441 points when the inter-unit three-day swim meet concluded at the National Aquatic Center at Liliendaal on July 4. Inspector General Colonel Trevor Bowman congratulated the teams and expressed his appreciation to participants. The 3-1 SF Squadron's male team got 324 points, Coast Guard second place with 233, and Defense Headquarters third with 178. In the female category, Defense Headquarters placed first with 183 points, the Ghana People's Militia second with 108, and Coast Guard third with 54 points. The best performance will go on to represent the force at the Inter-Services Annual Swimming and Athletics Championship scheduled for later this year. Inspector General Colonel Trevor Bowman on July 5 opened the Junior Commandant Staff Course 28 and the Senior Leaders Course 8 at the Jaguar Lecture Hall Base Camp Stevenson to Mary. The 12 weeks course for the GCSC trains officers to function as junior commanders and junior staff officers. Subject areas covered will include minor staff duties, operational staff work, information technology, communication skills studies, military history, and environmental studies. 16 young officers are undergoing training on the GCSC. The SLC is the highest level of training for senior non-commissioned officers, and this is designed to prepare them for appointment of departments. Sergeant Majors for the various units with administrative and welfare responsibility for ranks of the force. 15 senior NCOs are undergoing training on this course. 500 youths from several schools are at the Cottonfield Government Compound in Region 2, Pomeroon, Supernam, for the Guyana National Cadet Corps 2019 camp. The camp, which runs daily until July 18, officially opened on Tuesday, July 10. The schools taking part are Berbice High, St. Ignatius, Stoutville, Hope, and North Rhineville Secondary, with Mackenzie High School, Northwest, Fort Wellington, Madia, Cottonfield, and Bartica Secondary Schools. The cadets were officially welcomed during the opening ceremony by the Regional Executive Officer Dennis Jaikaran. The cadets will be exposed to various adventures, including academics and a number of social and cultural activities. They will also visit several historic sites in the region. New Horizon, a U.S. Southern Command annual training exercise where GDF ranks and local medical personnel work with visiting troops in joint humanitarian assistance exercises, continues. Teams have been working in various locations in and around Linden, Port Morant, New Amsterdam, and Georgetown. Have constructed 3 community centers and 1 women's shelter. U.S. military doctors have also provided medical care to local citizens during the exercise, including ophthalmologic care and surgery. The National Novices Boxing Championships concluded with the GDF winning 6 categories, producing 6 champions and finishing with 6 runner-up placements. Winners in the various categories are Private Azimol Lewis, flyweight, reservist Private Jermaine Grant, bantamweight, reservist Neil Warden, welterweight, Private Jermaine Jones, middleweight, Private Darren France, heavyweight, and Private Kevin Hunt, super heavyweight. Finishing as runners-up are Lance Corporal Dennis Yorick, flyweight, Private Kirk Williams, bantamweight, Private Tamar Forrester, welterweight, Lance Corporal Cranston McAllister, welterweight, Private Oren Osborne, middleweight, and Private Kurt Hunt, super heavyweight. The GDF is looking forward to participating in the Lennox Blackmore Intermediate Boxing Championships, which is scheduled for sometime in August of this year. The GDF are the defending champions. The Chief of Staff, officers, and ranks congratulated the entire team on their recent success. Now for the Ghana Police Force's wanted list. Vasi Gordon Barry is wanted by the police for questioning in relation to possession of firearm and ammunition and possession of narcotics for the purpose of trafficking committed on April 27, 2019 at Dazzle Housing Scheme and Alpha Hotel, Ogle, the east coast of the Demerara. Anyone with information that may lead to the arrest of Vasi Gordon Barry is asked to contact the police on telephone numbers 226-2407, 225-2694, 229-2019, 229-2289, 227-1149, 911, or the nearest police station. Also wanted is Alvin Reed, known as Satan. He's wanted for the murder of Malika Hamilton, which occurred in August of 2015 at Hope Canal on the east coast of the Demerara. Anyone with information that may lead to the arrest of Alvin Satan Reed is asked to contact the police on telephone numbers 229-2289, 223-564, 2292557, 221-1281, 274-0409, 274-1221, 911, or the nearest police station. All information will be treated with the strictest confidence. That's it for this week's Security Report. Goodbye.